Here we have a Wild McLean natural gas gold boiler. Going to do service on it. Customer says he hasn't had it serviced for about 5 years. I know it's leaking water through the relief valve and back, and I know the expansion tank is full, so we got to replace the expansion tank and double check that water feeder. Okay, it's been running, so I want to disconnect this, let it cool down a little bit. Take the thermostat wire off, turn it back on with the zones open, get rid of some heat because it's blazing hot right now. Okay, I got the zones open. I'm going to change this here too. It's been leaking pretty bad. You can see the corrosion. I've got the zone valves open right now. Let me get the pump to come on. Get rid of some heat. So I'm going to have to drain this boiler. So I don't want it super hot. Okay. Huh. Okay, so the thermostat wire is disconnected, but the burner's running. Well, that's interesting. Interesting. So the thermostat is disconnected, but the burner is still running. Two 24 volts. Thermostat. So what's kicking this thing on to... What's telling it to come on? There's the thermostat. Okay. That's interesting. Wonder if the limit works. Let's set it 180. Let's turn it down. Well, at least the limit works. What's the temperature? Okay. is calling for heat. What is making this call for heat? Well, that's interesting. That's a first. I wonder if the spill switch, let's see. Okay. At least that works. Okay. What's causing this burner to run? I wonder if it's a stuck relay. Must be. We have 3 wires. One is the transformer, and then 2 thermostats. Terminal 1, terminal 2. And they're using another red one for terminal 3, and it's wonderful. Love when they do that. So this is common because it's the only white. So this is the power coming from the transformer to power the zone valves and to send a call for heat. Okay, so there we go. This here should be the transformer, hot from the transformer. And yet the burner's still running with the thermostat wire disconnected going to it and the power disconnected from the zone valves. So let's confirm that. That zone is closed. That zone is closed. They're both closed now. But yet the circulator is still running and these zones aren't calling. All right, I would say we have a stuck relay. A wooden, this would be voltage here, 24 volts, 27.21. All right, so that's coming from my transformer. Shouldn't have any voltage here. I don't. This is going through my transformer. I don't. So that's my hot, my transformer. This is my common, this is my hot, and this is going up to the thermostats. So the thermostats are disconnected here, thermostats are disconnected down there, and yet the circulator is still running. So I would say that this relay right here is stuck. Let's find out. All right. So here's your 24 volts. Okay, between terminals 1 and this one, 3, normally open. Between 1 and 2, normally closed. Between terminal 4 here and 6 is normally open. And terminal 5 doesn't exist. Terminal 2 doesn't exist. So we're just measuring from here to here should be normally open. And here to here normally open as well. I bet you if we read it now, we're going to get a voltage. Let's find out. That's supposed to be open. And that's supposed to be open. So we're getting 0.1 ohms. 0.4 ohms. Okay. So this relay is bad. I think I have one in the truck. Alrighty. Well, it's what I thought it was. Bad relay. So we'll put that there for now. Let's put this back together. I did have a new relay. Let's put that in. And that should solve that problem. There we go. Okay, so we have the thermostat connected back again, the new relay installed, and we're going to go up here and close these zone valves because I have them manually open. Okay, now we're going to turn it back on, and it should not fire unless the thermostat's calling upstairs, which it probably isn't. And let's turn the limit up so make sure that it's not off on limit. And nothing, which is good. Now, we got a problem here. This expansion tank is full. And we're going to change this here as well because it's leaking water. So what I'm going to have to do is let these close. Okay. Then we will isolate the return. I think we're going to have to bleed this anyway, this system, because he said that the one zone wasn't getting hot in the bathroom. We'll check it when we're done. Okay. Shut the water feeder off here. Okay. All right, so let's get some water out of this thing. Interesting, they had a water feeder down here that doesn't have a manual bypass on it. And it used to come around here. It still does. There's a valve on it here somebody put on. There's a valve right here somebody put on. And then because this didn't work, instead of just taking it out, they piped in another one, a water feeder. And yeah, there's a lot of valves. Anyway, all right, let's get some water out of this thing. can't use a standard expansion tank on this because it's a filtrol. This is called a filtrol, and there's a valve up inside that this tank has to hit to open the valve. I don't run across these many, and I forgot about that. So a standard tank's not going to work. Okay. Well, let's change the air vent. There's nothing I can do either. I gotta... Gotta get a filtrol tank. Well, let me see if I can. The only other way to do it is put in a black T, and I don't think I have one. Or a nipple and a coupling. I could do that. Oh no, I can't because the water feeder's still piped into it. I'd have to do some major repiping. I'd have to... See, I could eliminate that, but eliminate the water feeder, but I have to do some major repiping here. And I'm trying to keep the cost down for these people. Okay, well, let me see if I can get it off. Alright. Let's see. Uh-oh. Did I get it? Or did I break it? No, I'm good. Alright. Let me make a phone call and see if I can get this. It went. Yeah. It's flooded. Thing weighs like 60 pounds, 70 pounds. All right, let that drain. Well, let's see if water will come out of it. Let's see. Well, water still comes out, so. And you're just leaking there. Are you kidding me? Oh, yeah. Nice and loose. No gasket. Now let's try the water. Good. I think we got it. So the water feeder's been, the tank's been replaced. This is an Extrol tank. It's made by Amtrol. It's Filtrol. And this is an old style water feeder that they used to make, but there's no manual bypass on it to open it manually. But it's a special tank that I had to go out and get. And then I had to replace the guts in the water feeder here by itself, but it has another water feeder here, so it should be all right. Got a little corrosion here. All right. So now let's clean the boiler, and we should be good. There we go. See the difference? There. Now I'll drain. Shut that off. There we go. All right. a little orifice where the gas comes out, I should say. Let's see. Let's fire this up. I think that's it. Okay, pilot's on. And it should fire right up, I'm thinking. We'll know when the damper up here starts to open. When this damper here opens. I don't know if you can see it, but here it says open with a line. Here it says close with a line. And the flat part of the shaft tells you, like the indicator. So the damper is closed right now because the shaft is flat this way. When it opens, it will go this way and open up. Oops. There goes the damper, the circulator. You see the damper moving. There we go. Now we should have ignition down here. Yeah, that's a fire to me. Okay, shut it back off. There we go. There we go. All right, let's turn it back on. And what we're going to do now is we're going to shut the return off. I want to make sure the zones come back hot. So I'm going to shut the return off. Okay, there goes the damper. It's calling. Damper's turning. And we should have ignition here in a second. There we go.